Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I'm your yarn host, and I'm in an alternate location today. It looks like I'm in a mental hospital or a jail cell. I am not, but these walls are very neutral, and that is not a Cinnamon Stitches colorway. So, what's up? Normally on Mondays I come on and I give you a video showing you what I've made for the past 7 days, give or take, and today I have a couple of makes, but they're at home and I'm not at home. I'm in a hotel somewhere in the world. I have gone on an adventure, and that is my feet on the leather ottoman. In case you hear that noise, that was not flatulence. I would never do that on camera. So, yeah, I'm sitting here in this very beige room waiting for my dinner to be delivered to me from two handsome young men. I'm waiting. I ordered a steak salad from Denny's because gluten is poison, which I did get, in fact, poison this weekend. I did. I went to a restaurant called Cowfish, and the waitress was horrible. The kitchen staff, horrible. It took us an hour and a half to get food, and over again told her, I have a gluten allergy, my daughter has a gluten allergy. Reconfirmed it with me, wrote it on the paper, then brought my son gluten-free french fries. I thought he had the gluten allergy. No, ma'am, that was me. I have a gluten allergy. And then I ordered a sushi roll from Cowfish, and it came with a little side of poke, which she said is not gluten-free. Take it off your plate. I said, ma'am, I have a gluten allergy. Please don't put anything glutinous on my plate. And she goes, oh, you're the one with the gluten allergy? I should have known right then and there to get up and walk out of the restaurant, because clearly brings me my plate with the poke on it. And I said, why is this on my plate if you said it's glutinous? She goes, oh, I double checked. Now, this is after an hour and a half waiting for food. I double checked, and I was wrong. That's not actually glutinous. That there was some crispy bits that they eliminate. It had an allergy stick in it, saying this was checked by the allergy chef. I took 2 bites, and she comes running back at me from the kitchen. I'm so sorry. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. That does have gluten in it. And I was livid, furious. I already took 2 bites. You told me it was safe. I trusted your word. My own fault. I should have, I don't know. Wasn't my fault. It was the kitchen's fault, and it was her fault for not double checking. Because God forbid I had the type of allergy where I go to anaphylaxis, because that would have been horrific. And I looked at her, I was like, you just made me sick for the next 4 days. Thank you. Now, if you don't know anything about gluten allergy, because you're new here, you don't understand. If I eat gluten, it starts with blisters in my mouth and my throat. Big, pillowy blisters. Then when it hits my stomach, it feels like I've swallowed and am trying to digest glass. And then this part's gross, and I know that it's TMI for some of you, but I need you to understand that it turns into really bad stomach issues and bleeding. Okay? As it's going through my intestines, it turns into blood. It literally eats the walls of my intestines. Okay? And then that is followed by every joint in my body, every finger, every place I bend hurts and swells up. So when I say I get sick from gluten, I get sick from gluten. And I think the longest I've been sick from gluten was, 5 or 6 days, but on average it's 3 to 4 days. Today I had some of my symptoms driving home. We're not even home yet. We're like a couple hours from home still, but we're at a hotel. It was... So yeah, I was so mad. I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? Don't come at me. I am a really good tipper. I respect my wait staff. I really do. I'm a really good tipper. She did not get a single penny from me. I left a 0 on her thing. She ain't getting a tip. You poisoned me, you're not getting a tip. And I really felt bad, but like at the same time, like it is literally your job and you made me sick. And we talked to the manager, and the kitchen staff didn't even handle it well. The kitchen staff came out. She's like, I understand. I have a gluten allergy too, with an attitude. Okay, but not all gluten allergies are the same. Some people are sensitive and they get gas. Some people are gluten sensitive and they get a headache. Some people are gluten sensitive and they have like bloating or like a little bit of achiness. Some people have celiac and it's far, far worse and they can end up in the hospital. Okay? Mine is not the worst case, but it also is not a mild case. And so don't come at me like and oh, I'm sorry. Because it started with you. Like you screwed up. You put gluten on a plate of somebody who had an allergy. Like you screwed up. Thank God it wasn't like a serious anaphylactic thing or like I didn't have to go to the hospital. There's no wood for me to knock because I don't know because it hasn't run through my system all the way yet. So it's been an eventful weekend. And it hasn't been all bad. It has not. Like, there's been a lot of really amazing points. And I've been gone well over the weekend. I pre-recorded my video so you guys didn't know I was actually leaving or that I was gone. The members, the cinnamon buns, all of the cinnamon buns at all levels knew I was out of town. I didn't say where I was at. I didn't say where I was going. I didn't say when I was coming home, just that I didn't know if I'd have a Monday video. So here I am. I'm recording a short little Monday video to let you know that I am not home. And hopefully we'll have a Tuesday video. But if not, we don't have a Tuesday video and it'll be fine. And I don't know at any moment my food delivery boys will be back with my food. And I will have to probably end the video. But I still wanted to have something up to let you guys know. So you have me with your morning coffee. And we can have a few moments together. In other news, we have a date set to put our house on the market. We've talked to a realtor. We've signed a contract with the realtor, and it's going to be by the end of the year. And I hope that all of you will join me in praying that the house sells fast, that we can get it on market and get it sold by the end of the year, because that is what I would really hope I really hope that happens. I want to leave the city I live in so bad, it's not even funny. I want to run far, far, far away, and I just want to be in my dream home with a little bit of property where there's peace, and I just need this so bad for my family. And I took a picture of my son because where we were at, we were kind of in the woods a little bit, and he got a new toy, and if you know anything about my son, he is severe ADHD. He is on the spectrum, so he is autistic. He's very mildly autistic, and he's very high functioning and high intelligence, but he's a quirky person. He really is. And he struggles a lot with a lot of things. And then he wasn't playing outside because he was being bullied like really bad, and then those kids moved away, and then he finally started riding his bike again and having a good time and talking to the other neighborhood kids he went to school with, and got hit by a car. Now he doesn't want to go ride his bike ever again. And so like him going outside is an issue. He doesn't like it. He's scared of bugs. He's scared to get hit by a car again. And I'm seeing he's having a lot of trauma responses into reference of him getting hit by the car. And so, he's scared everywhere we go of a lot of stuff. He's way more jumpy than he's ever been. He's, flinching at stuff. He's freezing in place a lot when, a car is coming, or, he's having trauma responses. And I'm well aware, and I'm noticing every one of them, and I'm, trying to just stay the course and keep him... It's okay, you're going to be okay, everything's okay. I'm working with him with all those things. But he took his toy outside and he sat at the wooden steps of the cabin we were in. And he went out there by himself. I was sitting on the deck. I was enjoying the weather, and I was enjoying the woods and the birds, and I saw a pileated woodpecker and squirrels and lizards and all kinds of fun stuff. So I was sitting out on the deck, and he, without a single word, came out of the cabin, went down the stairs, started playing with his toy by himself outside in nature where there are lots of bugs and creepy crawlies, and there's a snake warning. There was creepy crawlies outside, and he still went outside, And to me, that was the most beautiful moment I have ever seen in my life, is to see him just relaxed and playing like an 11-year-old boy. I actually started to get choked up when I took his picture. I want that for my kids so bad. I just want peace. I just want him to play outside. I want him to get dirty. I want him to go outside and play with the dogs. That's what I want. And so, let's all pray that this house sells quick and we can move on to the next part of our lives, because we all really need that right now. But that was really good news, and the realtor was really hopeful, and she was very optimistic, and we have a list of things that needs to get done in the next couple of weeks that is a lot of intensive work. So I'm probably going to bring you guys along with me, because I'm not going to have time to do the crocheting and the a lot of the stuff I want to do. I do have some things coming up. I am doing a project with Olga Poltava. She contacted me this weekend, so I'm going to do that. That's something I'm doing with her. I'm sure things with Premier Yarns will pop up. So I'm going to do all that. And I have to pack up my entire yarn room. So there's a very good chance there's going to be a yard sale at my house. If you are local to me, just let me know. I'm local. I will come buy some of your yarn. I will put it out in the front yard and you pick through it. Okay? I don't want to pack up the amount of yarn that I have. And the fact that I'm constantly being sent yarn now, I really want to pass that on to you guys at a discounted rate for yarn. And just know that all my yarn is clean and well taken care of. But I do have dogs. And I may even put a couple of mystery boxes on Etsy. But again, that is another, and I've had people ask me about the mystery boxes because I've done them so many times in the past. It is a lot of work to curate the boxes and put yarn in there that I think will go together, and then weigh each individual box, and then list each individual box on Etsy. It is several days worth of work, and I don't know how much time or help I'm going to have, because it is now approaching the Christmas season, and the Christmas season means that my daughter's going to be working a lot more and a lot more hours, and she's just not going to be available to help me as much as I would like her to help me. And the food is here, so we're going to eat.
Food's here.
I will try to come back out and
It's
record
open.
more of this after we're eating
It's
dinner,
open.
but I'll be right back. Alright, I have officially eaten my dinner, and it was not good. It was just an okay salad. It had hard-boiled eggs in it, which I don't really like, and the steak on the salad was salty. Like, the whole salad was salty. Like, how do you get a salty salad? Anyway, so I ate my dinner. I don't remember what I was saying before I cut it off, but I just wanted to come in and let you guys know what was going on, why there's not a regular Monday Makes video. This is more like a Monday check-in type video. I have no idea what we have planned for the rest of the week because I'm not home to plan anything. But like I said, I'm probably going to be taking you guys along on the adventure of everything that's going on, or will be happening, and all that good stuff. Yeah. I guess that's it for today. I brought crochet with me, have not barely worked on anything. I made one tiny little granny square to connect to the neon granny square blanket that I have as a long-term whip that you guys may have seen. That's all I have had the wanting to make, is that one tiny little granny square, and even that was pushing it. I just really needed, I needed some time off. I needed to not think about stuff. I wanted to just de-stress, and I think we have accomplished that. So yeah, I'm actually gonna hop in bed in a minute because we have a bright and early morning, because we have to get up and drive the rest of the way home because my daughter has work tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and we gotta get up early to get her home so she can get showered and dressed and ready for work. But yeah, and then I will figure out what I'm doing. This week is going to be kind of hectic because we had scheduled time off with homeschool, but also with his car accident, he had extra time off with homeschool. So This week I have to focus getting him back to his regularly scheduled schooling. And because he broke his right arm, we have to figure out how to accommodate him not needing to write as much with his right arm because he struggles to do anything. The cast goes down pretty far on his fingers, and he still has a lot of swelling in his arm and a lot of like tenderness in his arm. So we just have to, either he gives me the answer and I write the answers down for him, or he tells me what the answers are and I mark that he got that answer correct, which is not a big deal. Either way, it's not a big deal, but yeah, that's something we have to do this week. So it will be trying to figure out videos, figuring out the homeschooling stuff, and doing all the crap around the house that needs to be done to get it on the market in a couple of weeks. So at least we're moving forward, and that's all I really care about, is we're moving forward in the right direction. A lot of stressful times coming up, but I think when this is all said and done, I'm going to be so grateful that it's all over, that the stress right now will be worth it, and that I'm not doing this entirely alone. So, and I know that there are a few people that I could reach out to that will absolutely lend a helping hand. And it sucks because little man is usually our helper, and he has a broken arm, and he can't lift almost anything. And my daughter has never had a problem helping. She's an amazing helper, but she's working a lot of hours. Like it's gearing up for the holidays already. She already had people coming into work talking about they're doing their Christmas shopping, which is, I can't say it's insane because I have started my Christmas shopping in August before. That's not that I would rather buy little things throughout the year so that the money stress is not so hard at Christmas time. But I'm just not ready to think about Christmas at all because there's so much else going on. But also, little man doesn't have a Halloween costume, and I don't know if he's actually going to trick or treat. He's 11 now. He wants to, but I don't know how much he's going to want to trick or treat because his arm is broken. I should give a little man update. He's doing really well. Aside from the psychological aspect of it and him stressing out and having anxiety and having trauma responses to things, and aside from his arm hurting, he has healed up really well. One of the road rash spots on his lower leg, like it was the worst. His left leg, it was the worst with the road rash and the wounds and the bruises. And his upper thigh was like almost purple, like the whole side of his thigh. And then his lower leg by his ankle was a big patch of road rash that looks like he got bit by a very large dog. Like it's a perfect mouth-shaped bite-looking situation that was caused from the car accident. He got hit by a car. If you're new here, he got hit by a car. It looks like a dog bite. It's really strange because even his dad was like, what happened to your leg? You look like you got bit by a dog. And I was like, that's from the accidents, from him getting hit. The only thing I can assume is he probably put his feet down to try to stop before he collided with the car, and it looks like maybe the pedal might have hit him there, and that would make sense why there was bruising and road rash and that kind of shape, because I'm thinking it was probably the pedal. It's the only thing I can figure that would cause that shape on his leg. But he is doing a lot better. He is doing a lot better. He is back to his old spunky, mouthy self. He's an all boy and all teenager. But the psychological aspects could take a lot longer to heal from, because he is afraid and jumpy of a lot of things, and things are bothering him that normally would never have bothered him. The same's happening with me, though. I am having nightmares. I'm having anxiety, panic attacks, and it's all par for the course with what happened. That was really a scary, horrific thing that happened. But yeah, That's your little man update, your Lucas update. He's doing really well. He has a bunch more packages and cards at the post office, so we're gonna go mouth. We're gonna go pick those up when we get back home. And thank you to everyone who sent him anything or reached out to him. It meant so much to him and to me, and it's still so much that so many people care about him means a lot, because you guys know I don't have family. That was loud. And it just means a lot to him that, and to us, you guys care about him. It's a big deal. And with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm sorry this was a short video. Usually Mondays are very long videos. But I just wanted to check in with everybody and let you guys know what was going on, where I'm at. I'm here. Well, I'll be home soon. By the time you see this, I might already be home. And we'll be back to business as usual. I'll be trying to record a Tuesday video and doing laundry and putting clothes away and, all this stuff. And with that, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.